Hey guys, welcome back to the suggestion box. How's it going? What's going on?
What is going on? What's going on in the streets in these days? What are people
Uh,
doing? Where are they visiting? Where are y'all vacationing? What is going on in the streets? What's happening out
yeah,
there?
it's that time of year. I can't get a hold of anybody because everybody is on vacation in the
I think
States, in Europe.
it's sort of like that time, like I guess August, sort of the end of summer, especially if you live in somewhere that has seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember those.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, like you just get in your last little trip, your last little vacation, all that kind of
yeah,
stuff before the end of August. I guess that's pretty typical.
yeah. Well, because once September hits, that's it. Back to normal, back to work.
Yeah. Summer's over.
But yeah, well, see, I've been working on a project in New York, and we need to get like I can't really talk about it, but we need to get like CEOs and like sweet people in.
Oh,
And we
not the
managed, well,
CEOs.
we couldn't, we're having a hard time. We had to postpone everything to September because we're having a hard time getting these people because they're mostly on vacation. But we
Okay.
got one big company CEO come in, a billionaire. But get this. So like we're in this recording in this space in Times Square. Unbeknownst to us, before they arrived, they had a security team come in and like sweep the building
Who do they think they
first.
are?
Well, here's the thing. Well, that's what I said first, but then, and my team were like, "Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on?" I was like, "We live in a Luigi Mangioni world. I would, if I had $1
Oh,
billion, I would too." Because
you
we're
are
in.
you are right. You are right. My poor Luigi Mangioni is over there suffering
Our beloved Luigi
for
Mangioni.
alleged behavior. Oh, so that's how the CEOs are arriving now.
Uh-huh.
That's
Unannounced security
wild.
sweeps. Yes.
Like they
Well,
got
it's also
Secret
New York.
Service
Yeah.
stuff.
It was New York and close to the scene as well. So
Okay,
don't
well,
blame them.
okay, I guess yes. Because honestly, I have heard, just like over the past few years, that a lot of CEOs of these major companies have been having, you know, increased security around them just because.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if y'all weren't crooks trying to kill people, then
Mm-hmm.
allegedly, I don't know. I don't know what these people are
Alleged.
doing. I don't know what a
Yes.
CEO does. I don't know what Luigi Mangioni does.
But
Um,
did.
or allege. I don't know what he was doing in New York that day. But, I do love my little Luigi Mangioni. Now the streets are talking.
Yeah. Well, his
They're
trial
saying,
is around the
yeah,
corner.
it's jury selection is due to start in September. And
Okay.
there is word on the street that he is going to plead guilty through a plea deal
Mm-hmm.
in his federal case. Because he
That's
has
what I
two
heard.
cases going on here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He has the federal case, and then he has the state of New York case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, in the federal case, because they were trying to charge him with all kinds of things, and they had to drop some of those charges.
Yes. I think we should just remind the listeners who maybe there's someone from overseas that doesn't know what the hell we're talking about.
Uh-huh.
A few years ago, allegedly, Luigi may or may not have pulled out a gun and shot a CEO of a medical health company, insurance company,
Like the
dead in the
biggest
street.
medical insurance company, at least
Mm-hmm.
in the US.
Now, if you're overseas, you're probably thinking, what is going on with that situation? Because the rest of the world has healthcare, universal healthcare. We don't deal with these things. So these big insurance companies, there's several of them in the United States. Usually, like if you go to the doctor and the doctor says, "Oh, we need to run your blood work. It looks like there's something up. You might need to have a surgery for X, Y, and
Mhm,
Z. If you're
mhm.
experiencing pain in your knee, there's a way to fix it, but your insurance has to pay for it. Whatever." Then you go to the doctor, they organize this. The doctor has to then request the insurance company to pay for this, and the insurance company can turn around and say, "No, we're not paying for this, sorry." And this not
Right,
paying for it means could be tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars that you
exactly.
would have to pay out of pocket.
People skip going in for major like surgeries, major
Mhm.
issues, health issues, just because they don't want to go bankrupt.
Or they
Because
don't have insurance.
or they don't have insurance.
Yeah.
Because overall, I mean, just the insurance system here is for profit.
For profit.
So
Exactly.
they deny as much as they can,
Yeah.
just to make
Just to appease
extra money.
shareholders. Yep. Hmm.
It's
An
wild.
example. Yeah. An example. I had American health insurance a couple of years ago. Um, and paying out of my monthly wage for this insurance, hundreds of dollars every month. Wasn't
Uh-huh.
really using it, but it was going to come to an end because I was ending a contract that had it. So I thought, let me go to the dermatologist just to do a skin check. Let me use something of my insurance
Uh-huh.
that I've been paying
Yes,
for.
please.
No particular reason, like them just use it. So I went to the dermatologist. Can I have a quick skin check? She said, absolutely. She looked me up and down. She said, nothing to worry about. Make sure you're wearing sunscreen head to toe, like under my clothes. I was like, excuse me?
Oh,
Who's paying
okay.
for
Yeah,
that?
let me just like rub these chemicals all over my body. Why not every
It's
day?
also expensive. Sunscreen is expensive.
In this
Every day, she
economy?
said. Yeah. Anyway, did nothing. No, like literally just looked at me. I got a separate bill for $400.
Are you kidding me?
They took my insurance, charged the insurance, but then just for fun sent me $400 extra to pay
Oh no, we have to sue them immediately.
immediately.
Immediately. That's
So
insane.
that's just some context of the American health system. That's with
Yeah.
insurance.
So exactly. And so Luigi allegedly took he
Matters
might
into his own hands.
right, like a vigilante. Is that what
Yes.
you would call him? But
Or a
anyways,
hero. Depends on how
well,
you look at
it
it.
depends on how much you owe the insurance companies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So anyways, he might plead guilty because all this time he's been saying innocent, innocent, innocent.
And I believe him.
And you know what? Listen, free Luigi. That's all I say. I don't say anything else. Just free Luigi. You know what? Let's just let this one slide.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit. You like just say you're sorry. We could move on.
Yeah.
We could move on.
We'll forget about it.
We'll forget about it.
Also, if you don't know the case, just do a quick Google on Luigi because he's also hot.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I have a picture of him on my refrigerator.
No, you don't.
Allegedly. I don't have one
Oh
of
dear.
my family or anything, but Luigi is there and allegedly.
Okay. Also, but nobody talks about. Here's what nobody talks about. So the dude that allegedly got killed, I feel like the person who made out the best with this situation was his ex-wife, who was going through a divorce with him at the time.
Wait, I didn't even know that.
Yes, she was divorcing him.
Wait a minute now.
And
They could use that as a defense because the divorcing spouse is always the murderer.
I know, but I feel like she was like, "Thank you, Luigi, took care of that problem for
Like,
me.
fix that really quick." Oh
Got
my
all the
God,
money
what
now."
if she hired him? Oh my God, now I have a million conspiracy theories. I had no idea.
No, I don't think she hired him. I'm just like, well, she's probably like, she's the one that making out with the best of the situation.
Yeah. So she's fine.
Very fine.
She wanted him to move out anyways.
And then now she's got all that CEO money without the CEO and dealing with him anymore.
Girl, sounds like a win-win to me.
For her, yeah. Apart from the murder, nothing bad has happened.
I mean, yeah, like I don't condone any of that, but yes. Well, on that note, let's get into today's show, the suggestion box this week, because my suggestion box is it's a true crime series. And I've been obsessed with true crime for, however many years, 20, 30, 40. I don't know how old I am, but basically since birth.
Yeah. Same. And I can blame my mother for making me watch Unsolved Mysteries from day one.
Oh, yes. Yes, that was the one back in the day.
Yeah.
And they had all kinds of things. all kinds of
Oh
things.
yes, my
What
biggest fear was spontaneous self combustion.
combustion?
Do you remember?
God,
Yes,
yes, yes,
I was terrified of that happening.
girl. Nee, could you imagine just blowing up? It sounds crazy.
It was a real fear back then.
It was. Oh, especially back then, like, or like late 80s, early 90s,
Hmm.
whatever. I don't know the years. But yes, like you would believe it. And I think
Getting,
it
but
is possible.
I
I
think
think.
in today's tech, we figured out it's all fake.
Okay. We figured out how to like cool down our batteries so they don't explode in our luggage.
No, not yet. Um, but the other fears were the killer and the kidnapper from birth.
Exactly. Exactly. So you always had to be on the watch to see what's
Always.
happening, know who's doing what. And so I've always loved like, you know, even before I don't even like true crime is something that they named it like more recently in the past like 10 years maybe. They just
Hmm.
called it like I don't know what they called it. They just called it 2020 Dateline.
Dateline. Yep.
48 hours here in the
Hmm.
US, that's what we called it. Like those were the
We get all
shows.
that stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So I've always loved those shows and I watch them all. And sometimes certain cases will be on 2020 and they'll
Hmm.
also be on Dateline. And then you'll
Hmm.
also see a documentary about them. Or
Hmm.
sometimes you'll see, especially now with the Idaho murder, the
Oh, that
college
college.
in
Yes. Yes.
Idaho,
Yes.
like
Yep.
every single streaming network has done like a limited series about it.
Hmm.
But for today's and like you see from different viewpoints is what I'm trying to say. Like each one tells you a little something different. And so today I'm putting in the suggestion box for y'all a series that you can watch on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
It is called True Crime. It Could Happen Here.
Oh,
Okay. So it's got a long title.
it does.
Now, it is hosted by a woman named Hillary, and she used to be an actress on One Tree Hill.
Hillary.
Yes, Hillary. I don't
I
know.
gotta look.
I never watched that show, so I didn't know. But then when I started looking into this show,
Yes.
because it's so fascinating, I was like, who is this host? Because she's so good at what she's doing. And she was an
Yeah.
actress on One Tree Hill and a bunch of other things. And now she's married to an actor from The Walking Dead.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
this series it is one of the most unique true crime series I've ever seen.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's called True Crime. It Couldn't Happen Here, or it could happen here. I forget. Same
Yeah.
thing. Um, basically, she goes into small towns throughout America and she sort of not reinvestigates, but takes a wider look at cases and murders that have happened there. Okay.
Hmm. And that's where it
And
goes down. It's always the small town where it's going down.
honey, yes. And the small towns are always corrupt. They got the
Always.
corrupt police. They got the corrupt this. They got everybody's covering up everything.
Yeah.
And so,
Hmm.
so that's what I think makes this very, very interesting because this isn't just about like, there's 3 seasons and every episode goes into a small town. She interviews like the lead prosecutor, the, county defense attorney. And then she'll
Mm.
go and interview family members of, the victim.
Hmm.
And sometimes the victim is still missing. Other
Mm.
times the victim has been convicted and is in jail, but there was a different angle they wanted to tell.
Mm.
Or sometimes there's been injustices served because the town is corrupt and no one
Mm.
investigated. So, like,
Hmm.
I feel like this is this show is more of, I guess you could say, it actually is trying to do something or bring new light to these cases.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taking a different angle, a different look at things.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
listen, I watched all three seasons, right? They're only
Yeah,
maybe 8 episodes a season.
yeah.
The first season you can watch on Amazon Prime. But now you know how they always do because they're crazy. You got to pay for season 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to subscribe to the Sundance channel for
Okay.
season 2 and 3, okay?
All right. Well, that's how they get you. But obviously, it was good if you went and got
Oh,
got the extra package.
it was so good, and because I had to see, because these are current. A lot of these cases are sort of old. They might be from the early 2000s, maybe the 90s, but they're
Mm.
revisiting them because new things have come to light, whether it is a new
Mm-hmm.
witness, whether it is new evidence that could be tested.
Mm.
And what Hillary does when she's going through these small towns is so great. I don't know her, but she's just so lovely and she's so genuine especially when she's talking to, family members. It's not
Mm.
just I don't know, who Lester Holt on Dateline, just
Mm.
asking the questions. She's very genuine
Mm-hmm.
and she cares. At least that's what I see.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
but here's the thing. Let me tell you about this one case, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And this is when I was hooked. I forget what episode number it is. I probably should know it, but I don't. But so long time ago, like I say, all these true crime, they report the same stories over and over, right? So whether it's
Mm-hmm.
Dateline 20, 48 hours, I know this crime. This crime is set in, it's the Brandon Woodruff case. So Brandon
Mm-hmm.
Woodruff.
Sounds
Now in
familiar.
Royce City, Texas, which is a small town. Never heard of it, right?
No.
No, don't nobody know them. But anyways, that's where Brandon Royce's parents live. His parents were shot and stabbed to death. And he was the
Uh-huh.
last one to see them because he went to dinner at their home, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And they had pizza. And then he leaves and he's going to the club with his
Uh,
friends.
yeah.
So he's driving to the club and he's meeting up with his friends and all this kind of stuff, right? Well,
Mm-hmm.
it turns out that he is a homosexual and he's going to the gay club.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun to me. Pizza with
Innocent
mom and
so
dad,
far. Yeah.
going to the
Yeah.
gay club.
Sounds like a Friday night.
Exactly. And then on the weekend, he films gay porn.
Okay.
Okay. That's what he does on Saturday. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, anyways, long
In the
story
small
short.
town.
Right. Exactly. So,
That's
long
that's what we
story
said.
short.
It's going down in the small towns.
If you're gay in the small town, honey, you already have a target on your back. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So his case, blah, 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 this, that, and the other, he's eventually I think it took maybe 3 or 4 years for the case to really go and be in front of the jury. The jury deliberated for 5 hours and they convicted him of the double homicide of his parents and sentenced him to life in prison.
Mm-mm.
Now, I've seen all the 2020s, 48 hours, all the documentaries about this case, right? But
Mm.
here's Hillary over here, and she's telling us new and more information. And so
Okay.
when I was watching these original shows, I was like, oh, yeah, he did it. Oh, girl, he
Mm.
did it. No one else would have done it. He did it.
Right.
Even his sister thinks he did it, still to this day. But the
Oh.
grandmother thinks he didn't do it.
Okay. But
So
who did
anyway,
do it?
well, we don't know.
Is the
Hillary,
picture a clue?
no, Hillary comes to
Oh.
town Hillary comes to town essentially with the Innocence Project, the Texas Innocence Project, which is
Ah.
throughout the country, and they have one everywhere, and so they
Mhm.
help wrongly convicted people try to get out of jail. So the Innocence Project comes in, and they're bringing up all these other things about why Brandon Woodruff did not kill his parents.
Mhm.
And the Innocence Project is very serious. Like, they
Mhm.
review these cases before they take them on. So they have to know that there's more information. And we're not trying to say he didn't do it, but we're just
Mhm.
saying, look at all this other evidence that wasn't considered. And so you're supposed to convict someone beyond, beyond a reasonable doubt.
Mhm.
But
Now there's
what
reasonable
people,
doubt.
what the people who were, the state, the prosecutors, what they did not bring to the trial was the mom had a handful of hair in her hand.
Oh.
Okay. They never tested it. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Then they never found the murder weapon. Okay.
Mhm.
So they can't
Mhm.
say, oh, you had this gun. He never owned a gun. The family didn't own a gun. Nobody owned a gun. Nobody had this gun. Although the ex
Mhm.
girlfriend, because he was gay, but he had a girlfriend because you had to have a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Mhm. The
She
beard.
said
His
a
beard.
gun went missing from her house. So that's
Okay.
basically why they convicted him, but they never found the gun. Okay.
Yeah. Did he
And
have
then,
gunpowder residue on his hands?
well, they didn't test that because they didn't get to him
Didn't
until
do
like
the
the next
testing.
day, or it was 2 days later when the parents were discovered. So
Oh,
when
right,
he
right,
came
right.
in to do, like it wasn't an at the moment murder scene. So
Right.
anyways, so then he comes in, he tells them, "No, y'all, I was out with my friends." Another thing that didn't come in to the trial for the jury to deliberate on was any DNA. Okay, so this was in 2005.
Mhm.
So DNA is a thing. Like
I got
obviously
DNA.
it's advanced, but they didn't test any DNA for the hair in her hand, any blood around the scene of the crime. Uh,
Mhm.
and he had no blood in his car. Had nothing. Like, they followed his cell phone. What they did not bring into court was his cell phone records.
Mhm.
Okay. He's on the phone in the time period when they say the parents are being murdered. He's like on the phone. So who
Right.
would he be
Cool.
calling? And he was calling multiple people because he's trying
Mhm.
to link up with all his friends to go to the club.
Where you at? What time we meeting?
Exactly. So he's calling everybody, and that's exactly when the prosecutors are saying he murdered, but they didn't allow that into the trial.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
now
this
listen,
sounds juicy.
He probably did it, but you have to let all the evidence in. And that's the type of thing that this show does. It's like, okay, let's look at this with all of the information.
Yeah,
Because
but hang on. What are
once
they
you have all the
insinuating?
information,
What are they
go ahead.
insinuating the motive is?
Oh, because he's gay
Uh-huh.
and he was going to college, but he dropped out of college to do uh, OnlyFans, basically in 2005.
So that's why he killed his parents? That doesn't make
That's
sense.
why he killed his parents. Yeah. Because he was gay
No. Okay, no, no,
and
no.
he didn't want them
See,
to know.
no, see, I think in this like new era of like social media communications, like and police corruption, like we've been able to really blow the lid off police corruption with, cell phone cameras and dash cams and all that stuff. Um,
Right.
we've discovered that the police are actually lazy and they probably just wanted to wrap this case up and not actually do
Exactly.
work and
They're not
investigate.
fully investigating.
Yeah, they just want to wrap it up. And they're like, this is an easy target. Let's just blame him and get this done.
And of course, because of his sexuality in 2005, that had a big factor. It played a big factor
Yeah.
into what his character is. And there was
Especially in a
even
small town.
Right. And his sister was like, well, if he lied about being gay, then he definitely lied about killing our parents. That's what she said in the stand, in the courtroom.
Hmm. Mm-mm. That's sus.
And I mean, it's just very, I just think that even with cases like Luigi Mangioni, this case, and a lot of these cases in this TV series, let's bring all the evidence.
You have
Let's
to.
bring it all.
Yeah. Yes.
More you know.
Right. Oh
So,
man. Okay.
anyway,
Well, now I'm invested in this. I
that's why
gotta watch.
all of these episodes are so good and they're all
Yeah.
very different. And you go into these small towns and really see how corrupt it is and
Mm-hmm.
how wrong things are being done. So I just think this is a new like point of view for true crime series. And I
Oh
love it.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That sounds really good. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to check that out.
Check it out, honey. Check it out.
Oh
Um
wow. Okay.
I know it's a
Well,
lot. It's a lot. But you know, whatever. Just check it out.
I will. That's a good one. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pivot. I got a different vibe for
Okay, no
everyone.
murder. Are we off of murder now?
No murder, just some a little abuse, maybe.
Oh,
Not so much
okay.
murder, but not in a good way. So, all right. So basically, I've fallen into a Pamela Anderson kick lately. I've been back into Pamela Anderson. I've always loved
Okay.
Pamela Anderson, like since Baywatch days when I was a kid. She was a mega
I
star
mean,
on television.
iconic, yeah.
Iconic. She was. I feel like people don't realize how famous she was in the 90s just from Baywatch. People couldn't get enough. They were obsessed with
Yeah,
Pamela.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And then, the whole Tommy scandal with the sex tape. She was like one of the first
Oh
people to have a
my
sex tape
gosh.
out.
Yep.
Then after Baywatch, she sort of fell off the radar. Wasn't really doing much, kind of disappeared. Um, but I want to say a couple of years ago, I watched the documentary on Netflix, the Pamela Anderson documentary,
Oh my goodness. Loved it.
which was
Loved
good.
it.
So recently, someone I'm hanging out with, talking to, brought up
Uh-huh.
Pamela Anderson. I forget what
Interesting.
I forget what the context was, but I said, "Oh, have you seen the documentary?" And he said,
Uh-huh.
"No." I went, "We need to watch the documentary because you would
Immediately.
totally love it immediately." So
A
we're hanging out.
charcuterie board and a glass of wine. We got to watch it
Exactly,
immediately. Dim the
exactly,
light.
exactly.
Dim the lights.
Anyway, so we put it on. I'm watching it for the second time around. I'm like,
Okay.
"This is really good. This is a really good documentary." He's leaping out of his chair at several moments, just like gagged at the storyline. Like, so she really
Uh-huh.
takes us back to her childhood, where she came from. She came from a small town in Canada
Mm. Mm-hmm.
where the abuse was going down.
Yes.
Again, theme of the show is small town crime, I guess. So we learn all that about her backstory. Fantastic documentary. If you haven't seen it, we learn about the sex tape, like how it actually got out and leaked.
Right. Because
But
that
not
whole
only,
was the scandal of all scandals back then.
oh,
I
that
mean,
was in,
scandal. Let's
yes,
just
but
talk
see,
about that for a minute. Like, let's just,
well,
can
I
we take
remember
that?
getting I remember getting my hands on it because, again, like it was such a scandal. Like you
Like,
had to somehow watch this. Much
really?
the Yes,
Like a
I had a
physical
VHS copy.
VHS? You are
Yes,
lying.
I had it.
No.
Yeah, uh huh.
Get out the whole thing?
But I had to get it from like a friend of a friend.
Oh, of course.
But it was a bootleg copy. But it was like being circulated in the streets. Like you had to
That's
watch this.
crazy. That is really
Did you not?
crazy.
Did you not watch it?
No. I've seen clips and bits and pieces of it, but only in the internet era. Like it
Ah,
took, because I'm like straight people. Oh, what am I going to do with that?
yeah.
So it was years and years after until I saw.
No, it
So
was like
yeah, no.
must see. Okay, but obviously that was wrong. We were young back then. Um,
Listen, that was how we lived back then, honey. That was like, you got to get
it
your hands on
was.
everything. Like whether it's a
Yeah.
Tickle Me Elmo or a Pamela Anderson porno tape, honey, we needed it.
Yeah, but speaking of different perspectives, so she talks about this and like how it got leaked. So essentially, her and Tommy would make these private, personal tapes, and they had a safe somewhere in like a garage or something where they kept all this stuff. And they were talking about how they were renovating their house, and They think one of the workers like took the whole thing, took the whole safe with these tapes
Whole
in it,
state.
and they didn't even realize until ages later, months later. And then obviously the stuff got sold. Someone got their hands on it. A big
Oh my
distributor
God.
started selling this tape for profit, making money off it.
Right. Making money off of it.
Right. And so from Pamela's point of view, she's now suing everybody because she's like, I don't understand how my stolen property can just be sold like this, and they're making
Right.
money. I'm not seeing anything. I have no control of this. It's mine. It's stolen goods, and it's just out there
That
in the
is
world, and
my
no one's doing.
vagina, and that's
Yes.
not right.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, she basically got no money out of this, even though they made
Right?
millions and millions of dollars. I feel like
Hundreds
no
of
one got
millions,
prosecuted.
probably.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. This big, huge thing. So you're like, wow, that's actually a really fucked up situation for her. Um, Anyway, but in the documentary, she says, she's like, I just wanted to be a serious actress. I just want to be serious, taken seriously.
Right.
Because,
Yeah.
she was like the blonde bombshell with the big breasts. They were
Yeah.
sexualizing her the whole time in her career.
Exactly.
Which then reminded me, oh, wait, she had that movie out a couple of years ago where she's acting. That was supposed to be really good. So I watched The Last Showgirl
Oh,
the other night.
I saw that.
Have you seen it? It was actually pretty
I
good.
did. I actually, believe it or not, I went to the theater to see it.
Oh, no way.
Yes, because sometimes I love going to the theater to see like a small movie where I'm the only one in the
Yes.
audience.
Yes,
And
yes,
so like
yes.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved that experience. I don't want to go see the big blockbuster movie,
Yeah.
where everyone's
See, the
chewing
indie.
around you.
No, you got to support the indie films.
Right, exactly. And Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Yes, you just took the words out of my mouth because it's like Pamela's like it's a good movie. Pamela's really good in it. She's playing an older dancer in a Vegas show that's closing down. But I didn't realize Jamie Lee Curtis was in it, and she's great in it.
Oh,
She's
oh my God. The
so
characters,
good.
the acting, everything about
Yes,
the movie is so good.
like
Like it's
Jamie
really
Lee Curtis
well done.
plays a cocktail waitress in Vegas, just trash, just a
Right. And she's like
trashy
60
woman.
years old. And she's
Yeah,
smoking all the cigarettes. Like
yeah,
that's
and
like
she's like,
it for like
I feel like
40 years.
Yeah, I feel like one of her lines is like, I just want to get off work and drink margaritas. I'm like, me too. I want to do that too.
Yes, or let's go. Let's go. Please.
Anyways, so if you want to do something fun, watch the Pamela Anderson documentary. Watch The Last Showgirl. It's also good. Highly entertaining. It's sort of like, like funny moments, sad moments, depressing
Yeah.
moments,
Yeah, yeah,
Vegas
yeah.
moments.
It's a great
It's
story. It's just really
yes.
well done all around. I think
Absolutely.
that movie should have gotten more notice, more
Exactly.
accolades.
Yeah.
Yeah, really well done.
Yeah, so I absolutely loved it. But now I want to go back and watch Barbed Wire, her first movie.
Right.
I want to see
Okay.
what that was like because that was a
Well,
whole
and
different era for her.
did she have like a little series of barbed wire type thing where she was the
I
little
think
detective?
it might
I
have,
think
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
was that
yeah.
like a spin-off of the movie, or it wasn't a movie, it was a TV show.
No,
Barbed
I think
Wire.
no, there was a movie. So she talked about it in the documentary. But basically, she like wanted to be an actress. They had like a concept of the Barbed Wire movie, but because she had become so famous, like in the Baywatch sex tape scandal
And
era,
sex tape, all that.
the companies got involved. They start rewriting the script. They start going
Uh-huh.
crazy. And then she was like, I don't even know what that movie's about because by
Right.
the end of it, I'm not sure what was going on.
Yeah. No, because that's what happens. That's
That's
once
how but now,
people's money starts getting involved, it's like, oh, you have no control over anything. And then
exactly.
it becomes the image of how they want to portray you.
And what's selling? What's
Yeah.
the focus group saying? Whatever. So,
Right.
but so I want to watch it just out of curiosity now, just to see the evolution of her acting career.
Yeah. I think from what I remember about Barbed Wire, I don't know if it was a series or a movie, whatever, but it
I
was
think
just like her
both.
being like, I guess whatever, a
I
bimbo,
think she's.
blonde,
I think she's a
but
cop.
she's solving all the crimes.
Yes,
You know what I
yes,
mean? Like, come
yes, yes.
on, like she can solve crimes too. Hello. And this was before DNA, where you really had to work, because nowadays, all these police, they just rely, when they do solve the cases, they rely on DNA and the cameras. Like, that's how they
Yes.
solve crimes now. Back in the day with Pamela Anderson, when she was solving crimes, honey, she did it with her titties and her brain.
And her gun. The gun.
And her gun. And she did it.
So somehow we got crime solving again in this.
There we go. That's this episode, the whole thing.
Anyway,
I love it.
Sidebar, she also released this really beautiful line of outdoor furniture too. Very expensive. I'm not having any of it, but nice to look at and get inspiration.
Very rich. Very rich. And she has, the two sons with Tommy Lee.
The two sons. Yes.
And she loves them. And I don't know what they're into, but I know one of them just got married.
They seem like nice boys.
They seem like nice boys. They love their mother. They are like mama's boys.
Yeah.
And
I would too. She seems like she's a great person.
Yeah. And remember when she did MTV Cribs back in the day?
Yes. That was a good one.
It was on the beach. And it was like, yeah, this is a celebrity house, but it's also like cutesy and country farm like. It's like
that's her vibe. Yeah,
like, that's her vibe, and I just like it. And she does seem like that small town girl.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. So if you wanted something to do, get into Pamela Anderson. It was a fun little Pam journey.
I'm going through all my Pamela Anderson things now, like all the things that I remember. So we love Pamela Anderson. We're going to put her in the suggestion box, any and all of it, except for the time when she dated Kid Rock. You can leave that whole era out.
I forgot that even was a thing.
Exactly.
Why'd you remind?
I know, right? Skip that. Skip those years.
I'm also remembering now she does have a YouTube show, like a cooking show too, which was really good. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. I would watch it.
It's on there. I think it's like in the spirit of like Meghan Markle's cooking show.
Okay, I haven't seen that, but I'll take a look. I'll see what these ladies are cooking up.
All right, just like side tangent as well. Just talking about cribs and going into the house. So, I saw a post online just recently, and it was like, "Oh, let's go inside Christian Siriano's house, the designer."
Okay, yeah, I like him.
Which got me to thinking, I don't know if in 2026 I would be letting anyone in my house anymore, doing house tours. What do you think of this?
Oh,
I would say yes to it, but I'm like, let's go to the Airbnb in the next town over.
That's an interesting question. Because I never let anyone in my house. No, ma'am. I have to know you.
Know you.
Know what I mean? Like, I have to know.
Don't even ring the buzzer downstairs. Yeah.
One time, my mama came and rang my doorbell unexpectedly. I said, "Bitch, you are not coming in. You have to, honey. I need a preparation to be. You can't just come and knock on my door. You cannot come and knock on my door. We are not the Three's Company, honey. No, we're not. But yeah,
in the spirit of the killer, in the spirit of the kidnapper, a la Nancy Guthrie.
Right, and stealing right, because these people coming in to film your crib could be stealing your sex tape.
Exactly. Yes, that too.
They could.
That too. See? So I feel like that I don't suggestion box for celebrities and the house tour. We don't need them.
Right.
Put that in the celebrity suggestion box.
But yes, Pamela Anderson, great. She's an icon for everything, and she's just she seems so pleasant and so nice. At least now, yes. You know what I mean? Like back then, she had like not a standoffishness, but it was just her persona was so big, right? And it was all about sex.
All but now sex, yeah, like, boobs and sex.
Now it's like, okay, yeah, she's just like the lady next door.
Mm-hmm.
No. I love it.
Same. Like, yeah, get into her. Because, well, like you said, the persona back then was like Baywatch running in slow motion in the swimsuits.
Right.
Jiggling her breasts around. Like, that's how she was totally sexualized in the public space. So now you get to see the other side of that and who the person that was on the other side of that and what they
Right.
were going through
Exactly.
when that was happening.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to her mother, who's also hilarious in the documentary, because there's a moment where they like ask her mother what she thought of the Playboy era, I guess, and the mother was like, "I was all for it. I would have done it too, but nobody asked me to do it." I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
she got a fun
I mean,
mother
if
too."
they're paying, if they are paying, yes, ma'am. Yes,
Exactly,
ma'am. Absolutely.
just a
Uh,
fun, good time with the Pamela Anderson.
right. Yeah. And when she was in Playboy, she agreed to it. It's not like
Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stealing, like, because yeah, that whole thing, like, oh my god, back in the day, oh honey, on the news, top story on the news, like every day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Pamela Anderson, it is. I'm down for her. Love her. Enjoy her.
Yes, get into Pamela Anderson. Okay, so that's our suggestions of the week, I guess.
Yes. Now we got to dig into the suggestion box from the listeners.
Yeah. Okay. So these again, still with our Patreon listeners, but this is open to the world. So hit us up, DM us. There's a link in the description for the show notes, where you can fill out a Google form if you want to do it that way. But
Oh yeah,
reach
yeah,
out
yeah.
any way you want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
What
Do
do
you
we
want to go
got?
first, Dan? Do you want to
Okay.
do Maria from New York?
Yes. Okay. So Maria from New York. Now here's a good one. Here's a good one. Um, they say, I got offered a promotion at work, but it means moving to a new city away from basically everyone I know. The job is genuinely good, and I'd be dumb to turn it down on paper, but I keep finding reasons to stall on responding. Am I just
Mm.
scared, or is there something real in the hesitation that I should be listening to?
Okay.
Okay. So I will just say I'm someone who was born in Chicago, moved to
Yeah.
New York, didn't know a single soul, did not have a job. I
Yeah.
also moved to LA, did not know a single soul other than you when
Yeah.
you got here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
quickly left. And
Yeah. Back to New York. Yeah.
I also didn't have a job. So for
Hmm.
me, I say take the job and
Yeah.
move.
100%. Just do it. Because, okay, this is a promotion. So she's already employed with the company.
Oh, right, right, right. A
Yeah.
promotion.
So yeah. So we
Okay,
got
so that's
money.
like yeah, you're in the line, you're in the lineage of the company, so you're
Yes.
solid.
Yeah. So I would say totally do it. Moving to a new city is scary. We know. But
Yeah,
once you get there, it's actually a lot of fun. Like,
yeah,
like learning the new space, checking out places to
and
eat.
and a lot of these companies and corporations, they pay your moving fees.
Exactly. To call up HR and just see what they're offering
Yes,
for moving.
see what their relocation thing is.
Yeah. I mean, okay, if it's genuinely good, I'd be dumb to turn it down. It means it's a good job. So yes, it's worth the risk. Um, I keep finding reasons. Okay, that's what we've got to fix. We got to not stall. We got to say
Yeah, no,
yes.
no,
We're
take
doing it.
the promotion immediately and say yes. Absolutely. Before
This
it's
is a
not
rip
on
the
the table anymore.
exactly, and now we've lost that pay rise, pay bump. In this economy, we need it. So
Yeah,
I'm going to
I
say
think
do
you should
it.
do it.
I
I
think do it
mean,
too. Just this is the rip the band-aid off situation. Just
yeah,
do it. Go for it.
just do it. Listen, give it time. If in a year or two it's not working out, you still don't
Hmm.
like it, you haven't grown into your space, you don't like the city, you don't like the neighborhood, you haven't met any nice people, then you can always go back to New York or
Okay, well
where
that's going to be hard. Yeah,
she
New
didn't
York,
New York. Oh yeah, she is from New York. Yeah.
but we don't have a city or state. That's let's just assume
Right.
city.
Exactly. But still, I think you should do it. Just absolutely do
I
it.
th-
You got to do it.
well, here's the thing too. Okay, so one of my good friends, we are friends. but we were friends in New York first. He moved to Los Angeles for school and then never came back. But we've maintained our friendship through FaceTime. Like, your friends are still going to be your
Right.
friends. He
Yes.
comes back to New York. I go to LA. Like, the friendships maintain in 2026. You can do it with all the
In this day and age,
apps. Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So you
Any
don't need
other
friends when you get there.
solid friends are still going to be your solid friends. So you don't have to.
Exactly.
Don't let friends or family hold you back from something that could really change your life.
Exactly. Yes. For
Because
real.
your friends and family are always going to be there. They're not going anywhere. They're still
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So I say do it, Maria.
Do it, Maria. You have to do it. We've decided
Send
for
the
you.
email, acceptance email immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Maria. So do it. Next question. This is a good one for us, Dan. Actually, this is from
Okay.
Hayden. Hayden from the UK.
Okay.
Genuine question. Not a bit. I feel like I want to read a British accent. Not a bit. Are you two ever going back to just being a Mariah show, or is this the permanent thing now? I followed you since 2016, and I want to know if I should expect Mariah content regularly or if that's basically over.
Okay.
Good question, Hayden.
Well, well,
Well, here's the thing. We would love to do regular Mariah content, but she is not
he
giving.
doesn't even do regular Mariah content. I mean,
Yes,
hello.
exactly. So the whole point of this is to expand the conversations, but of course keep Mariah in when she does do something. For
Right.
example, she just posted that snippet of glitter something on her
Something.
stories.
So we know that her re-release for her Glitter 25th anniversary. Would it be?
25th, yeah. 25, yeah.
Glitter came out 25 years ago?
2001, yeah.
Oh my God.
Can you believe it?
Oh
Speaking of
my,
movies that I went to
no.
alone, no one in the
Yes,
cinema,
in the theater alone.
with my friend Sean, who does the graphics, but there's no one else. It's just the two of us.
Yeah, no. So we're going to open up the conversation here into all kinds of other things. But of course, when major Mariah things happen, I mean, how are we not going to talk about it? Of course we will.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And keep in mind that over on our Patreon, we still do the Mariah Report where we talk all Mariah, no nothing but Mariah. So we still have those episodes that are going on over there.
Yes, absolutely. And if you join now, we're still going to figure out what to do with it. Like, is it going to become suggestion box and Mariah Report? We're still working on that. But if you join it now, there's tons of back catalog stuff that you haven't
Yeah.
heard in the public.
Because
So,
we did it for like her whole album release and all the things she's been
yeah.
doing, concerts, appearances, all that kind of stuff. It's there.
Also, huge shout out to everyone who is subscribed to our Patreon, because without you, this new show wouldn't have happened. We have to pay people to like get it up and running, to help us with the rebranding, getting it together behind the scenes, all the scenes. So big thank
Right.
you. Big
Yes,
thank you to everyone on Patreon.
everyone on Patreon. But yeah, if you want to, we will continue our Mariah content over on Patreon as we have been doing. And we'll circle her in here and there.
Exactly. Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So did we answer the question?
I think
Should I expect Mariah? Yes, as regular as we can.
Yeah, of course. Of course, and you know what? I'm going to put Mariah in this episode right here because Pamela Anderson is friends with Mariah.
Yes, she
And
is.
speaking of Glitter 25, Pamela Anderson does background vocals on Loverboy from the Glitter soundtrack.
That's the recent revelation, right?
Yeah. Well, Pamela announced it when she presented an award to Mariah many, many years ago. I think it was like a World Music Award, but yes, she's
Oh,
there.
yeah.
She's not
Well, because
credited because she was
she's
like,
not
oh,
credited.
but she's there.
But also Demiza, is it Demiza? One of those guys, ex-producer friends, was on some podcast saying that she had come into the studio and laid down vocals for Loverboy.
Yes.
She's a great singer, apparently.
Well, she was doing the sexy sounds like, baby, or something like that. I don't know what she is. We need Mariah to clarify, but she's
We do.
doing something.
Well, yes. Okay, that's another cute tie-in. For the...
There you go. So you see, we could listen. I'm a professional at connecting Mariah to absolutely any conversation. I've been doing it for 30 plus years.
Uh-huh.
So yes, we'll keep Mariah on topic here as much as we can.
Yes, as need be. So, yes, but stick with us. And if you haven't, please make sure you hit follow on your podcast app. That way, you know when a new episode comes out. Give us feedback, give us suggestions. Are you liking the new format, the new show? What are you listening to? Do you need advice? Hit us up.
Yeah.
All the details are in the
and
description.
if you need to curse us out, you could do that too in the suggestion, but let us have it.
We can take it. Okay, so I think that's it for today's episode.
Yeah.
Another good
We'll
one.
wrap it up. And we'll be back with more suggestions. We want to hear your suggestions. So let's stay in touch.
I think so. So far, it's been fun. How are you finding it? Are you having fun, Dan?
Oh, I love it. Oh, my God.
Same. I'm glad to be back, too. It feels good to be back with the listeners and doing this again.
Exactly. I want to hear what they have to say.
I know. I'm loving the advice questions. I didn't know this was
because I'll let
so
you.
much
I'll
fun.
let you know. I will let you know. So,
all right, guys. Thanks for listening.
bye.
Bye.